goes to Rabai. Then there's a space here that is allowed for the line that is going to go to Dokundu. So that's the format of the substation that we have. But within the coast period, Your Excellency, we have the line that is coming to Mariakani. Bet Ketraco has also done transmission lines all the way from Lamu, all the way, and we have plans of going all the way to the south coast part of it, definitely support the blue economy and other areas. From Mariakani, there's a line that goes to Dokundu. We have the line to Rabai, then the line that is going to Oyombo, which is supposed to be the next site of the nuclear power plant. We plan to start within this year the line from Malindi, Weru to Kilifi, as we finish the line from Rabai, going to New Bamburi, all the way to Kilifi, to ensure that all these places we have reliable power, to ensure that we support that area. Then this is the national line where we have increased definitely Ketraco from 3,400. We are slightly about 9,400 kilometers of lines. But just to mention some key projects that recently got finished in the last 6 months is the line to Lake Tok, the line to Namanga, then the line to Arusha, which is also an interconnector. Then we have a line that connected down from Takwel or Tumkitale. Then the line from Asaba, which is getting finished in the next few days, is about by early April. We plan to connect this substation. So this project is undertaken by a contractor called Kamse with the funding from African Development Bank and the national government. Excellency.
I'm happy that the line from Takwel to Kitale finally, so we can now evacuate more of the power from Takwel.
Yes, Your Excellency. Currently Takwel can evacuate 24/7 power from using the two lines, one through Kitale, Eldoret, and the line back to Lesos. Again, this has ensured that we deload the demand in Lesos because this line can supply power in Kitale and Eldoret, and it's operating at 24/7.
That line in Kitale, we want to do this line from Musaga to Webuya Tongaren.
Yes.
To complete this link, and also want to do under PPP, so that this area it is right now served from Tororo and from Nairobi, but now we need to get power from Kitale, so that Takwel
can maximize. Engineer, how are you? Very good.
Microphone.
Moses, how are you? Very good. Very good.
We also have engineer Collins.
Collins, how are you? Very good.
So my idea is to show you how we use the SCADA system to carry out substation operations system. So we are using the SCADA system to monitoring and control everything in the substation. At the moment, the substation is operating at 200 kV, and you can be able to get the visual representation of all the critical equipment in the yard. So the power is coming in through the display line, and using the two transformers that we have here, the power is stepped down to 20 kV. So now we have the 20 kV. So the 20 kV voltage that comes in now supplies to coastal regions through the Rabai line. So Your Excellency, we are going to do one operation that you can be able to see the real-time information that we get from our SCADA system. This breaker right now is open. I'm going to close it.
Oh.
Yeah. So similarly, we can open it.
Meaning what now?
Meaning we can be able to switch on power and switch off power as required. So this system helps us to restore power in case there is any disruptions. We can be able to restore power swiftly. The operations can be done here locally or at the national control in Nairobi.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you, Your
So it
Excellency.
speaks to the automation and the digitization of the whole lines,
Yes,
making it easy to operate,
yes,
much
Yes.
more.
yes, and ensuring that we have reliable and stable power.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Engineer, habari?
Nzuri sana.
Mambo?
Poa sana. Your Excellency, karibu. My name is Engineer Eric Manyake.
Eric, how are you?
Fine, thank you. This is the control and protection room. This is the nav center, where we get all the signals from the equipment outside. We monitor, we process the signals, and finally we're able to take it to the SCADA room. Yeah. So allow me to take you around. This is the line from Isinya. The power will come through here. So we've been able to test all these panels, all these relays, they are ready. This other panel here is for Rabai. So from here is where now, once we step down the voltage, this will actually take the power to Rabai substation. Then on the far right, we have some meters. So here we monitor the amount of power that is coming to the substation and the amount of power that is leaving. Yeah, so we have tested all the panels around here. We are ready. Yeah, they are good. We're just waiting for Rabai and the senior substations to be able to connect them. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Unataka?
Lete hiyo reflector ushamaliza.
Yeah, mimi nishamaliza.
That side, of course, that is now the coming from the senior, the side. So that's the side that is bounded. All that is quantity of it. Anything else that we get.
Your Excellency, maybe Dr. Matiba needs to tell us when
the target, because you have to shift the line passing this station. Physically, you have to move it to the front of this side. Then we actually 240 kilometers of cable. So they have used the end to end. So yes, it might be a better thing when we can connect everything to this commission.
Delivery power. Okay. I good with book. So board of directors kindly join in the picture and take your seats. Board of directors. Madam, please come this way. So project team, regional team. After that, we'll withdraw and just leave the Ketraco management. Let's withdraw, we just leave Ketraco management. Ketraco management and board of directors at the last. Very good. Thank you, Excellency.
Sijampatia nani.
So when this side is done, you just shift to the other side.
Bokundu comes out from this side. Yes. So you have one line to the back, the other line now. Yeah. Buko na ile drone, His Excellency ende tuchukue kio peke yake. Akiwa peke yake achukuliwe.
Tumemwahi kwa sawa. Yes, nishaanza sana. Takuwa director, najua director wetu wako hapa front seat.
Tunaenda Mariakani ama hiyo town imeconfirmiwa kweli?
Tunaenda hapa mbele hapa kwa barabara.
He is believed to be the first student to be expelled from the U accused of using AI to cheat. He's not only denying it, he's suing, and people are watching to see what happens. Chris Harapsky breaks down the case that could have widespread implications.
In August 2024, U of M grad student Haishan Yang was on a trip in Morocco, remotely working on his second PhD. The final step before writing his thesis, passing a preliminary exam. He had 8 hours to answer 3 essay questions. The test said he could use notes, reports, and books from class, but explicitly said no artificial intelligence.
What did you think? Do you think you did well?
I think I did perfect, 'cause I was very happy.
Weeks later, he'd get an email telling him he failed, accused by the grading professors of using an AI program like ChatGPT. The university held a student conduct review hearing, a small trial of sorts.
Here we lay out the evidence on both sides.
Yang let us review all the information the 4 professors used, all of them concluding they had significant concerns the paper was not written in Yang's voice and involved concepts not covered in class. When the professors entered the exam into ChatGPT and compared those answers to Yang's, they found certain parts matched in both structure and language. They cited these headlines and these bullet points as suspicious. Professor Peter Hugfeld wrote, "I was struck by the similarities between the two that seemed extremely unlikely to be coincidental." In one answer, Yang used the acronym PCO, which stands for Primary Care Organization. Even though Yang contends the acronym shows up in established journals, all 4 professors said none of them in their careers had ever seen that acronym before. Where else does it appear? They say they found it in ChatGPT's answers. And then there's this, an earlier accusation Yang used AI. On a homework assignment he turned in, Professor Susan Mason says one paragraph ended with a note to self that read, quote, "Rewrite it, make it more casual, like a foreign student write, but no AI." In a letter to Community Standards, Mason said she strongly suspected Yang was using AI. Yang admitted he used it to check his English, but denied using it for answers on the assignment. Ultimately, he received a warning from the U.
That was the bulk of evidence used against Yang. Here's his take.
Did you use ChatGPT for the test?
I did not use ChatGPT in the test.
Instead, Yang believes certain professors were out to get him, alleging one professor altered the evidence to make him look guilty.
Do you think that this was a conspiracy amongst the professors against you personally?
My advisor, Brandao, certainly believes so. And
what do you believe?
I believe so, too.
Why would Yang believe that? About a year before the exam, records show the university cut Yang's financial support after claims of poor performance and disparaging behavior as a research assistant.
And the graduate director told me in person that I should consider to quit.
Yang appealed with support from his advisor, who called the way Yang was being treated by the department an embarrassment. The U apologized and agreed to restore his funding if Yang agreed not to sue. So how does this play into Yang's new dispute over AI? Well, he gives 2 reasons why he believes ChatGPT's answers were similar to his. First, ChatGPT is trained off the same books and reports that he studies from.
What does it mean? It means my answer probably similar to hundreds of thousands, millions of paper ChatGPT absorbed.
Second, he says the exam answers seemed close because he believes one of the professors altered them. Yang discovered differences between the ChatGPT answers submitted at this hearing and the ones originally shared between the professors. Comparing the 2 versions, you can see fonts were changed and some paragraphs omitted. He believes one professor was re-asking ChatGPT, hoping to get a closer match to his answers.
Apparently, you generate 2 ChatGPT answers, and you didn't claim it. So they generate 2 versions, but they only attach 1 version. And then this raises ethical question. They can keep generating, and they generate some version. Oh, wow, it's more similar.
Yang's advisor, Brian Dowd, wrote a letter in Yang's defense, calling him, quote, the best read student he'd ever encountered. He called the evidence against Yang inconclusive, and to the panel wrote, quote, in over 4 decades in our division, I never have seen this level of animosity directed at a student. I have